The briny sting of the Channel and the creak of masts marked Brighton's birth in 1901, when beach fishermen and coastal tradesmen formed a team to rival the genteel cricket clubs dominating Sussex. Their first pitch at the Hove Greyhound track was a windswept stretch so close to the shore that stray herrings from nearby nets sometimes landed on the touchlines. The players, net menders, deckhands, and oyster sellers trained at low tide, their boots leaving prints in the kelp-strewn shingle. Their captain, Tom the Tide Wilkins, a lifeboat coxswain, drilled the team in the drift net tactic, a fluid 2-3-5 formation that shifted like the currents, with wingers hauling play toward the corners like fishermen drawing in their catch. Early's kits were Oxford blue smocks, stained with squid ink for luck, until 1904, when the club adopted azure and white stripes to mimic the foam-flecked waves of Palace Pier. Matches against Portsmouth became the Channel derbies, played in salt-lashed air so thick it rusted boot buckles by halftime. The 1909 clash with Plymouth Argyle birthed the legendary Pier Punt, when keeper Ned Bosun Griggs, a former Dieppe Ferry deckhand, exploited the beach groins behind his goal. During a fierce southwesterly gale, per Shoreham tide charts, he deliberately caromed goal kicks off the wooden breakwaters, bending one 80-yard effort onto a stranded fishing buoy that sent the ball ricocheting into the net. The Brighton Argus dubbed it the Pier Punt Puzzler, a tactic later neutered when the FA ordered tarps over the groins, though not before opponents' fullbacks were left spinning like weather vanes. By 1910, their Goldstone grounds smelled of tarred fishing nets and vinegar-drenched chips sold by a former mussel vendor. The terraces, built from repurposed boat timbers, still bore notches where harpoons had once nicked them. Fans identified players by maritime roles: the baitman up front, the helmsman at halfback, and celebrated goals by tossing dried starfish onto the pitch. When war came, 23 Albion players joined the Royal Sussex Regiment together. Their final match saw fishermen's wives weave a 30-foot banner from old nets, embroidered with the names of those who'd never return, later displayed at the Brighton Fishermen's Museum. By 1915, this club of salt-crusted boots and wind-whipped crosses had anchored itself in England's football lore, a team as unpredictable and enduring as the sea that shaped it.